Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Well, today we are going to have a listening and speaking lesson. When an earthquake hits a city or town or village, people can have different reaction. So today we are going to see the different safety measures people should follow before, during, and after an earthquake. Now we start with the pre-listening part. You've got task number one here. So what should you do when earthquake hits your town? So this is a question for you. Then you are going to answer choosing the right or the appropriate answer you from the four choices here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So each one with 3 options. So you are going to choose the right one for you here. When an earthquake takes place, you number 1, run outside. You run outside because you are scared. B, cry and panic. You remain in place, and then you stay in place and you start crying and panicking. Or C, you crouch under some furniture. Crouch, that means you look for a table or a desk, and then you take cover under it, of course, bending in your knees close to the ground. 2, try to protect devices or objects, expensive objects like smart TVs or aquarium, of course, if you've got one. Protect yourself or look for your pet. You've got a dog, and if you've got a cat, so you are going to look for it. 3, use matches if in darkness. Use candles to look for things, of course. There is no electricity, so you are going to use matches or candles to look for things. Or you never use matches or lighters or any flame. Number 4, you look from the window to see what's happening outside because you are curious. You don't move and stay under cover. Use your phone to film what's going on. So when you finish answering this question here, you move to your during listening task, which is task number 2 here. So you've got a set of safety measures here or precautions. They are not in order. So they are not ordered here. So you are going to listen to a fireman mentioning these safety measures here. So you are going to listen to him and you classify the measures, these measures here, according to their order in the message. Then when you finish, you move to your, you deal with task number 3, sorry. So you've got 3 sentences here. You've got each sentence here contains a mistake. Each sentence here contains a mistake. So you are going to listen to the second audio file. So the man is going to read the sentence here without mistakes. So you listen to him and then you identify your mistakes and correct them. Concerning your post-listening part, so you've got a copying box on page 127 in your coursebook. So generally the content is about asking for advice and giving advice. So sometimes when you ask for advice, you mention your problem before, saying that you are worried or you are upset because of this and that. Can you give me some advice? Or use other expressions, of course, like these ones here. Can I ask for your opinion? Sorry, here, opinion. Opinion about, do you think I should do this? Should do this and that? I am thinking of doing this and that. What is your opinion? And so on. Yeah. When you give advice, you use, of course, the models should or ought to, or some other expression. Of course, you say you should, you ought to, you should not. If I were you, I would. If I were in your place, in your position, I would do this and that. Make sure you do this and that. You would better not do. So concerning your task here, you are going to make a short dialogue asking for and giving some advice about what to do before an earthquake. So the notes are in your course book on page 127, so you can use them to make the dialogue. And I gave you a short example here. A, sorry to interrupt you, I never witnessed an earthquake. What should we do before it happens? Well, you ought to do this and that.